well pronounced.
The best man. Cut. Oh, here it is. Bobby Nicholas.
Look, I am honored to be the best man at the ceremony tonight. My name is Matt. Nate, I love you. We love you. So I'm Jonathan. I'm Nate's brother. I'm so pleased to be honorary best man for this. He's just joking. I'm actually the best man. Thank you for coming out. I just wanted to say thanks to the Grams and the Beyonds. Nate, thank you so much for making the best of it. I don't have much to say, but sorry for this guy, dude. Tyler, take a seat. Just sit down. Like I said, Nate, you're my best man next year, buddy. So very, very happy.
Listen, as the true best man, thank you guys. I think you're all great. Clearly I'm the best, but great. I've got a short 45-minute presentation prepared. Just serious. Look, like many of us who are best men, I first met Nate because my soon-to-be future wife introduced me to him. And she was, of course, attracted to his humility and kindness and charm, but she really didn't know him that well at the time, so it's not really too much. I do get the opportunity as the best man to now do something that I've learned from Nate over the years and publicly roast him in front of people.
Come on now! Come on now! Bring it home, man! Bring it home!
Damn, man. When I first met Nate, I knew that our friendship would absolutely never last. Never. I never thought I would be friends with someone who wears Crocs, who rides a motorcycle loudly, and who hates hiking. You live in Colorado, man. You gotta work. Get up. But then I learned that he loves Jesus, and he was homeschooled, so I cut him a little slack. We can be friends. I'll show you how to do,
Show him the way. Come on now.
all kinds of stuff. I met Nate when I was going to school at CU Boulder. We were in a church group together for young, not quite adult people. And he really was a leader and a goober. Massive goober. He goobered up enough social atmospheres that you just wouldn't even realize. And competitions as well. I recall playing indoor soccer with Nate. And let me just use 3 words to describe his soccer playing style, okay? Intense, unpracticed, and dangerous. Straight up. People walk away bleeding. No matter what. People walk away bleeding. And as a matter of fact, just today, the best man, Kyle,
Kicked in the face.
And he's still bleeding.
Kicked in the face.
Hours ago, before you nice people showed up. So, another thing I know about Nate is that he talks about things as if they were real, but really they aren't real. And I've come to learn that over the years. For the longest time, I thought for sure I was going to read about him in the news or on Forbes, but I still haven't. Not yet. It's coming. Next year, there's an article out. It's not published yet, but it's coming. And so here's an example. Here's a small sample of the ideas that are in motion. Supposedly he's got some properties in Uray he's looking to acquire. That's pretty cool. He is under contract on an amusement park, which he's looking to purchase and renovate. I think that should be in the works in the next couple weeks here. It's gonna happen. He's moving to Germany, folks. He's moving to Germany. Just so you know. His house is renovated. It's really nice. Look in the attic, the backyard, or the guest room. Also, there's a really nice ice cream business, Nitro Ice Cream.
No! Come on, you can't give that away!
gonna happen. Okay. He's gonna travel the world for a year with Brooke and I, my wife. We did that last year, so we'll see when he invents time travel, but I don't know. Let's see, he's got numerous properties he's gonna buy. He's never gonna drink alcohol. Never. He's gonna join a tech startup soon. He's gonna adopt a kid as a single man. And he's also never gonna get married. So there we go. Here's something else about Nate. I'm not done. Settle in. 45 minutes, folks. Settle in. He talks about people and things like he knows what he's doing. Like he's done it a lot, but really he hasn't. Our first time ice climbing, I realized it was his first time ice climbing. It was good. It was really good. Yeah, he can BS his way into a very serious trip. Easily. And invite a lot of other newbies along. It's great. He also talks about people like they're his best friends. But he's never met them. Ever. Not once. Like, oh, my good buddy Taylor, like, yeah, she's blowing up. Taylor, what's her name? Taylor Swift. Yeah, we're good. Like a friend of a friend who I met at a party, my cousin's uncle's boyfriend's sister, like, we're good, we're tight. I love that about Nate. But here's the deal. In all reality, here's the deal. Nate actually lives up to all this nonsense. He really does. And he did introduce a lot of us to our wives, which is pretty cool, or at least he was part of that friendship. And he's a connector. He's an amazing connector of wonderful people. He connects some of the best people, and I'm thankful for that, truly. He talks about people publicly. I've called you out on that a time or two. But usually, it's to exhort them and to make them look as good as they could be one day. And that's a pretty cool thing. He did bypass all the years that it takes most people to get through college and high school, and at 19 he was like seeking a high-paying job at an educational organization, and now he's a leader. And that's just because the normal pace for Nate is too slow. And he's got more to do in this world than most of us could do in a decade, and that's like really true. He's just on hyperspeed, which is cool. He's a really intense guy, like the soccer I was talking about. And it's this ferocity of love, Nate, and this drive for excellence that's helped you surround yourself with all the amazing people that are in this room. Getting to know some of you guys and the bridal party has made me supremely jealous for the type of Christ followers and encouragers and adventurers that are packed in here today. So good on you, Nate. I don't know how you did that. We all need people who can challenge us and help us see possibilities that we didn't know were real. And Nate is definitely that person for a lot of people. He's got this crazy ability to rally people around things and cast a vision for the future that we can believe might actually happen, foolishly or not. And he's extremely generous. Probably a lot of you know this, but I've been the benefactor, I'm sure all of us have, in some way, of Nate's generosity over the years. I've seen him give away motorcycles to pay down debt. I've seen him give away cars to poor married people like myself. I've seen him give away Bluetooth speakers and snowboarding goggles, and he took a check to a jeweler so his friend wouldn't have to pay over the phone because there was a charge on the credit card for interest. He's extremely generous. And he's not just generous with his money, he's generous with his heart and with his time. He'll drive down to see you. It's incredible, man. You inspire me in that way. And you teach us so much how to appreciate others in ways that we don't understand. My wife happens to be very generous. I am not. I'm cheap as can be. But I've learned how to appreciate this gift of generosity and gift giving that Nate has. And because of you, Nate, I understand and love and appreciate my wife better. So thanks for that. And he does talk about people like his best friends, but I think it's because Nate truly believes that these people are his best friends. And he loves and respects them in a way that only a best friend could. And we do that to more people than any one human is capable of doing to one person. So thank you for that. One thing I think you do is you favor people. You favor them in the same way the Father favors us. I think I'm God's favorite, and we all do it. And you do that to people. You have like 9 best men because you're like that. And you do talk about things as if you know how to do them or if they're going to happen. But the truth is, Nate, you can learn to do anything faster and better than most people can their whole life. And here's some examples. He's a certified electrician. turns out. He is a certified plumber, because why hire a plumber when you can do it yourself and be certified? He graduated high school at 16, college at 19. He restored a 70s motorcycle. This one is impressive. He plays soccer at a competitive level, and he only learned to play soccer after college. That just doesn't happen. He can backflip off of a tightrope. He's bought and renovated a house. He's led mission trips to Germany for adults and students and leaders. He's changed us all and moved us towards Christ. He met my wife and I all the way in Iceland, and we hiked Kasugi Ridge on a bluebird day. Amazing. And he found Jenna. That's incredible. Somehow you found her in Alaska. And Brooke and I went up to Alaska, and we met Jenna and her family. And man, the DeYoungs are some cool people. I think they're like celebrity status. Yeah. I am definitely going to talk about the DeYoungs as like, oh yeah, that's close family friends of mine. You know, the DeYoungs live in Alaska. You might have heard of them, the DeYoungs. They're close friends of ours. So I'm taking that one out of your book, Nate. When we went up there and met them, the DeYoungs are hardworking. They're beautiful, kind people. They're welcoming. We had a meal around the table with the whole family, and they definitely put family first. In a world that doesn't always do that, it's way up there for them. And Nate, you're inheriting something special with the DeYoungs. Jenna, you know, I've been on the phone with Nate with other long-distance relationships that he's been processing through, and immediately, Nate had like a tone of seriousness about him that I knew was going somewhere. And Jenna, you are gentle in a way that Nate is continuing to understand. Your quiet strength is stronger than any kind of loud and outward strength that we see these days. I think you get that a lot from your mom. I met your mom, and she's a strong lady and a loving lady. And I saw a lot of your dad in your family and what he's passed down to you guys and what Nate is inheriting because of being with your family, because of who your dad is. Jenna's definitely way more fit than Nate. 100%. And because of that, she meets Nate's confidence. Jenna, you meet Nate's overt, obnoxious confidence in a way that the only thing that can match it is relentless humility, and you have that. So Nate, you talk about her joy a lot, and it's all over the place. No need to comment on that. We all feel it. So here's the challenge: you can't do it alone. You just can't. We aren't enough alone to be who our wives deserve for us to be. And so push into Christ and allow Him to help you apologize first. I challenge you to love when Jenna doesn't deserve it. I challenge you to laugh more than is natural. I challenge you to play when you should be working. And I challenge you to praise God always. Together, you guys are courageous. You dare to live like the best is possible. You guys are passionately in love. You have the kind of love that wakes up early and stays up late. You live joyfully alive. And so here's my blessing to you guys as a friend and a brother. Nate, I pray you love Jenna as intensely and passionately as you love life. I pray that you express the generous heart of the Father, like you've shown to many of us in the room, and that your unity and courage that believes God is who He says He is, would inspire other people towards Him. I pray you hold on to community and know that you can't meet every need of each other, and that you need the people in this room. And I encourage you to invite others in and connect people who need each other, and include people who need love and acceptance, like you did for us in Boulder. And I pray that you have a vision for a world that is coming, but not yet, because your marriage points to and paints a picture of a reality that we're close to realizing. But because of people like you, we can see that it's possible. So here to the best bride and groom, Nate.
You're here.